So in today's video, we're going to talk very much about distance. And distance is something that if we can all hit the ball well and we can hit it straight and we're consistent with the contact and everything else, if we can add more distance, that's great. So the question ultimately comes from, well, where does distance come from? Let's take a look at a recent submission of an online student of mine. And what we'll notice, we've been working on some backswing stuff and tidying things up, but we're in a good position and we're ready to start this journey and this progressional journey in towards the downswing. Now, how this golfer is moving, how can we improve this to help this golfer move quicker? Well, I'm going to explain. So the first thing is, what needs to happen is speed is really going to come from a combination of pulling your arms down and turning your body. And the reason for this is just focus on the left shoulder. Okay, if you focus on my left shoulder socket, if I really pull down, I can create a lot of speed. If I can simultaneously turn, so my left shoulder goes back and behind my head, that creates even more speed. And that's what we notice with the long drive hitters. They're very much this way, and this is why we get classed as this vertical ground force. It's really a byproduct of rotation. Now, what we also need to work on, and this should help a little bit with the visual, is my student is currently struggling with separational movement, okay? So you'll see the difference here. If I turn towards the top of my backswing position and I turn my lower body where it leads, can you see the way that this angle is created here? Okay, so if I do it from this perspective, you can see as I turn, my shoulders are relatively square, my hips are 45 degrees open, and that separational movement creates an axis tilt, right? And now you can see my left shoulder's going back and behind. This time, if I sort of turn back and then I turn everything together, can you see the difference? Now, let me go back to the Swing Buddy rope trainer for a moment. Because if I simulate my online member, they're moving this way. Yes, the lead shoulder's not going back up and behind. This means it's very difficult to pull. It's this way, you see. And then you can pull down with the club. So, sort of drills and exercises that I've advised the student is to very much focus on things like the left arm pull and separational ones. One of my sort of favourite drills, I'm going to use this sort of Swing Buddy plane tool here and extend it up, is I'm going to have to just move it outside of my vision here, so it's not outside of my reach. But what you've got to do again is get that feeling of really turning your hips, so that left shoulder goes back and behind you, so you can really get that sense that the whip is releasing through the plane tool, as you see. And that's the correct thing, you see, because if you start moving a bit like the student was, where everything moves together, this is why you won't be able to produce any speed, or not as much speed as you're capable of. So, as ever, hopefully the video helps. I'll see you guys again really, really soon.